Don Bucefalo is the comedy of the season here at the Wexford Festival, and it's such a joy to be directing it. Whenever I get a new piece, sometimes it takes me a long time to think about how I want to approach it or what I want to do with it, but with Don Bucefalo that wasn't the case. The first time I read it, I knew exactly what I wanted to do with it. It's a great comedy about the love of show business and about a community's desire to put on a show and one man's attempt to take advantage of that or exploit that. And this whole idea of a community thinking they have talent and waiting for their big break. So it seemed to make a lot of sense to set the story in the 1990s of my childhood and coincidentally the childhood of everybody in the cast.
We are in a community center. Rosa, myself, is the secretary, a very shy secretary. She has a beautiful voice. She would love to be part of the show. She's a little too shy to do that. But she loves to sing, she sings, and Don Bucefalo hears her. So he makes her the prima donna of the show. Ensues jealousy, competition.
Rosa, who is going to be the prima donna, she's being pursued by the Count, which is who I'm playing. He's young, he's single, but he's got his sights on Rosa, who is not royal, not rich. His family's against his feelings for her. And he comes in and he's really wooing her and trying to get her to love him back. So he's doing everything for her. Everything he's doing is for her. Singing, acting, dressing up, growing this terrible mustache. Everything he does is for her.
I'm Filippo Fontano and I sing the role of Don Bucefalo in Don Bucefalo. The staging takes place in the 90s, late 80s. So we have big shoulders, bright suits, very nice colors, very Hawaiian t-shirts and shirts, and I have big hair.
Sergio's an amazing conductor. He has such a great spirit and a wonderful sense of humor, and he's an incredible collaborator. The humor and the pizzazz that he brings to it from the podium has really transformed the whole process.
Antonio Cagnoni was 19 years old when composed Don Bucefalo. It's an opera that includes many beautiful things, a lot. And it's very admirable, it's very important that a composer with only 19 years old was capable to emulate Rossini, also Bellini. He was really great in this sense, and he did beautiful arias. But it's very funny how Cagnoni is making fun about how the composers at that classical period to make something very spectacular were doing also the same, always the same effects, you know. It's a spectacular how he doing beauty, but also making fun without losing the respect for the music, of course.
You will see things in Don Bucefalo that you would never even think of seeing on an opera stage. It's so funny. It's a real comedy, like it's summer theater, but with great music, amazing singers. It's really funny. It's a great night of theater. You really need to try it.
It's funny, it's dramatic, it's ridiculous. You really can't go wrong with this one.
Wexford already take part of my, I don't want to be too romantic or too, but it's true, take part of my heart and my life, and I want to do my best. I want to enjoy all the audience. I will do, and all the company will do, for sure, good for the audience in the performances. And please come to all the titles, but especially Don Bucefalo.